to Adrian's Japanese friend. It is one of the more authentic unagi places. It was quite good, and I'm really full. The unagi was fresh, as you can see. They were even white.
Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna make lesson 2, part 2 of the Dreamscape today. So we see how after I fly to Kuching, so now I have to pack my shit up. Actually pre-pack my stuff already. So these are the clothes, these are like junks, the gimbal, put all of these here, and then my backpack. And then I have that duffel bag, which I'm gonna put my drone bag in, and then carry this as a hand carry luggage. So yeah, I have this feeling, like kind of weird feeling, where going back to Kuching doesn't exactly feel like going back. It's like going to, if you know what I mean. When I got to Miri, it feels like I'm going to. It doesn't feel like I'm going back. You know those kind of feeling, like when you stay in some place for like a long time, it immediately becomes your home. And I can say this is actually my home, like my real home. I was born here. Then my grandparents, my cousins, all of them are here. And Kuching is like, I don't know, I used to call that home, but then it's just a confusing period of which home do you call. I know I made a video about home, and what's the definition of home and whatsoever, blah blah blah. If you haven't checked out that video, you should check it out. So dope video. So yeah, the feeling of going back to Kuching is kind of weird. It doesn't feel quite natural. I mean, I'm able to do whatever I want, and not to say I'm restricted to do stuff here, but then it's just that I don't really have a lot of friends here. I don't have a car here, so it's quite hard for me to move around. And then I have a car in Kuching, tons of friends there, so yeah, it's really quite hard to express this feeling, you know? Like, I don't know whether if you guys can relate or not, but then that's just how I feel at the moment. Like, part of me wants to stay here like for a long time, and then another part of me wants to stay in Kuching, just see what I can do there. Like, there's definitely a lot of opportunities there. There's like a lot of stuff to do there. But then yeah, this is home, you know. And then not to say there's no opportunity here as well. There is. I mean, those days shooting the commercials are a very good example. So I guess we don't really know yet until we feel it in our hearts, like which place is the place to stay and the place to grow. There might be some places in the US. When I first arrived there, I immediately got hooked of the area, and then I will decide to settle down, or maybe someplace in Singapore, like anywhere else around the world, who knows. But then the thing is, I think the scary part is actually doing it instead of thinking about it, because after you've done it, after you've settled down, then that's it, you know. Unless you move again, and definitely that's not the ideal decision. But yeah, I'm slowly straying away from what I'm talking about, but then I don't really know what I'm talking about. It's really hard to express right now. Okay, so enough said. I have to pack up my sheets. My flight leaves at 9, and then I'll be there at 10:30 something. Probably ask some friends out, I'm not sure. But we'll see how. Bubble pack and ready. So yeah, we still have 2 hours to go, so just gonna chill around the room, chill around the house, and then enjoy this moment before I go. And then I'll be back after a few days. But yeah, I think those few days can evaluate. I can use those time to evaluate like the question that I asked in this video. I don't really know what's the exact question, but then yeah, still have time to think about it. I feel like chilling at the bottom. I don't know. Probably go in first. Makes it stress free. As you can see, there's not a lot of people around here. It's the first time seeing like some of people in the airport. Probably it's because like the flight is quite late, and then not a lot of people is going to Kuching, I guess. So not sure whether will there be a lot of people coming in later. But yeah, the less people, maybe less the hassle. plane. Like, we are almost about to land. It's very, very scary, you know. I'm gonna give you the details maybe later. We'll see how. Still processing in my mind like what happened on the plane. Oh my gosh. In fact, I actually forgot to press the record button because I was panicking. Because probably you know what happened on the plane. Never got so panicked like on flight before, and this is my first time. Got me thinking about a lot of stuff actually. So yeah, we'll talk more later to get my luggage and stuff. Yeah boy, I'm back, yo! Okay, so wait, I put this down and then let me relax for a while. I really miss this place. It's been like 2 months since I've been here, to be exact. Oh, actually, I don't remember it's been this long. This is May 26 until 4th of August. Wow. Yeah, almost 2 months and a half. Okay, what happened on the plane is that, wait, hold on, it's not centered, it's not level. So what happened on the plane is that we are experiencing some turbulence and the plane started to go up and down, up and down. So it's a really crazy feeling. I've never experienced that. I mean, I experienced turbulence before, but never that bad. The whole 10 to 20 minutes of the flight when we were experiencing the turbulence, it's like riding a roller coaster where the whole thing goes down and you're like kind of lift up a bit. That's freaking crazy and freaking scary, you know. And then like I was kind of distracted in a way because the person sitting next to me is a girl. She's quite pretty. What the hell, man? I don't know whether if you watch this video or somehow you come across this video, but anyways, what was I thinking? Like, it's just a lot of thoughts that come in mind, like for a few minutes, like me just thinking about like life. Like they always say that during near-death experience, like your whole life flashes in front of you. I have a lot of near-death experience, definitely. But that is like one of those moments where it's like it's inevitable, where you feel like there's nothing else you can do but just wait for it. It's really scary because my other near-death experience is like it's inevitable. So yeah, what's going on in my mind is that I was thinking of the person next to me, like trying to protect her in a way if there's anything that happens. And then we keep looking at each other and smiling, but then oh my gosh, I'm being so like creepy in a way. But yeah, it's been a long time since I like kind of talk to girls. I'm really bad when it comes to talking to girls and interacting with girls. So yeah, it's a very familiar feeling, definitely, and it's very refreshing to have that feeling again. Yeah, like when my whole life flashes in front of me, it just feels like there's something missing in my life that like I have to achieve that. Like there's just so many things that I didn't do yet, and then I was like thinking, fuck man. Like I try to avoid expressing it fully because it's I don't wanna jinx it in a way. Yeah. I was thinking of like the relationships that I don't have right now, like having a girlfriend, getting married, all of those. I know, I mean I have those kind of feelings before, but then that time is like it hits me very hard now. I know I always say to people that you should focus more on your career first before like finding a partner, but then like I said in all in my previous videos, life is unexpected. Sometimes you don't know what will happen. So I keep thinking to myself like, will it ever happen? Will it ever happen in time for me to like will I be able to experience like relationships and stuff like before the end game? But thinking about it it feels like I'm kind of rushing into it, but then still goes back to that like question. But I guess we never know, and the best thing that we can do is let things go smoothly. Like just go with it, go on with your life. Like if you're prioritizing on one thing, and then just go with that and then see where it leads you, then eventually everything will come like at its pace. Don't have to go at a very fast pace. Yeah, so go on your own pace. Find that right guy, find that right girl, or find that right job first before doing something else. But definitely I would say go for your career first above all, because you need to be able to sustain yourself before sustaining someone else. Or better, if you both can sustain your own self and you guys can like get together, then it will be definitely like the optimum way. But in my case, my career is not stable yet, so I'm trying to figure things out, like how am I gonna make this secure, how am I gonna make this stable enough to sustain myself. And then hopefully after that things will start to form, and then everything will be just fine. Yeah, but then again, nothing in life is smooth. Everything is like up and down. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days. So yeah, still goes back to the first thing, where you should just go with it. Just stick to the flow. Like when it comes to making videos, you have a flow, stick with the flow. You can change some of the scenes, but then the flow will remain the same. So yeah, I guess that's enough real talk or deep talk for you guys tonight. These videos I try to explain more about this thing, like this near-death experience on the airplane, and I'll probably go in depth into it, like the goals, achievements, or all that. I'm not an expert at it, but then I would like to share with you guys like what I thought about it, and then my experience, and then my take on it. Yeah. So yeah, I thank God that I'm still here after the turbulence, after like my whole life flashes in front of me. But then I shared a post on Instagram. It's actually a very good post. It's about like the Marvel movies. I'm a huge Marvel fan. So the post mentioned that like almost all of the characters have gone through a near-death experience before they become who they are. Like for Iron Man, he almost died like after being captured. Like Captain America, he almost died from the bomb or from the experiment. Like Black Widow, she almost died in the Red Room. Thor, when he became unworthy and then he got beaten up by the alien. Spider-Man, who risked his life to want to prove to Tony Stark that he's a good candidate for the Avengers. Basically all of the characters in Marvel movies. So yeah, that taught me a lot as well, and I guess that post relates to what happens today. Like you never become who you are after almost experiencing death. But the post goes like this, like your life starts after you survive death, like something like that. So yeah, it's a very meaningful post, and I'll carry that lesson forever. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hashtag be different, and don't stop and keep on creating. See you guys.